If you bought or refinanced your home during the record low interest rate drops a few years ago, and you currently have a 2.5 or 3% fixed mortgage, I want to open today's session with two highly disruptive mathematical questions. First, is that ultra low interest rate actually acting as a wealth accelerator for your family, or is it silently acting as a psychological trap that keeps your monthly cash flow locked up for decades? Second, if you utilize a superior debt instrument to wipe that loan out completely in less than 5 years, how much more total wealth will you accumulate by redirecting your freed up housing payment into wealth building assets for the remaining 25 years? Let's look at the real math. The standard advice online is completely unanimous. If you have a sub 3% mortgage, never pay it off early. Financially, people assume that because a high yield account or an index fund can beat 2.5%, they are winning the arbitrage game by dragging the loan out for 30 years. But this conventional wisdom entirely ignores the opportunity cost of forced debt service. As long as that mortgage exists, a massive non-negotiable chunk of your monthly income is legally mandated to leave your household balance sheet every single month to service that debt. That is capital velocity you can't use to buy real estate, fund private business ventures, or aggressively compound in the markets. Watch what happens when you shift your strategy. By migrating to an alternative simple interest structure with an automated daily cash sweep, you aren't just paying down a low interest loan. You are aggressively accelerating the date your cash flow is liberated. If you use your income velocity to completely eliminate that loan balance in just 4 years, you instantly free up 100% of your monthly housing payment. For the next 26 years, you have zero housing debt service. You can now flood that massive, newly uncovered cash flow directly into wealth building assets. When you run the compound interest models, the sheer volume of wealth generated by a completely liberated cash flow over 25 years absolutely obliterates the tiny interest rate arbitrage of dragging out a low rate mortgage. You stop letting a low interest rate dictate your lifetime cash flow, you eliminate the mandatory debt service, and you unlock your true wealth velocity. That's how you execute true housing debt acceleration. Comment low rate or send me a message to evaluate the true cash flow velocity of freeing your income from debt service.